In this video, we're going to be showcasing some of the new formations, primarily the bunch spread nasty. There's two new bunch formation. One is the bunch spread and one is just the bunch spread nasty. And there's a bunch of extra plays added to existing formations already. One, they got a lot of new added plays is gun bunch tight end. So we will go over that in another video. I want to primarily focus on this shotgun bunch spread nasty. Now, just take a look at the play right there. Why? We got the shock running back wheel. If you're familiar with my channel, you know all about this route, and it goes just as crazy in this formation. We're going to have a nice little 1-2 combo going against man coverage and zone coverage using the motion slot hitch. Now, I just picked my favorite plays out of this formation. Go check it out. There's a bunch of different route combos, like that motion snag under, really good against man coverage. I could just tell off a rip. Like if they're sending like a quick blitz at you, you can easily just audible into that and probably get some things done with it. But a lot of good plays in this formation and a lot of good added plays to the game in general. I'm glad Madden did that, just refreshing the game. That was really smart by them. But we're going to jump into it. These are going to be my audibles right here. The outside zone, just a really good run play. That motion snag under, really good for man blitz. The shock running back wheel. Again, if you're familiar with my channel, you know about this route, and we're going to go crazy with it. And then the new favorite play so far, with everything that's been added, it's going to be this play right here, the motion slot hitch, and you'll see when we get into the practice field. But let's go ahead and jump into the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and start off with the double whammy money play. Now, one thing I did forget to mention in the beginning of this video is this is one of those formations where you can do 4 wide receivers, so it's about the tight end or the 4th wide receiver in your depth chart if you go through the packages, and that's going to be where Xavier Worthy's at, so that is just a plus right there. So again, let's go ahead and start off with the double whammy money play. If you're on the left hash, you want the bunch to the left. If you're on the right, you want the bunch to the right. What you're going to go to do is put RB on a streak, A on a post route, Y on a streak, and then motion them out. B on a streak, and then put Y on a comeback route. Now, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's worth it if you need to get downfield, because we're either going to be able to hit X or A, depending on the defense. X is just one of those really good routes in this position where it's at, where you can throw a quick pass to the sideline and get some money with it, which I want to show you right here. Now, you do have to be careful with the curl flats depending on how far they are. And this is a really easy rocket catch play. Now, I didn't even try to rocket catch right there. I just did a low pass. And I possession caught it, but let me show you that you can rocket catch. And it's kind of a safer throw because you know the cornerback's not going to be able to turn around quick enough. The reason it's so easy to rocket catch with this play is because the cornerback already turns around to get downfield because of RB. So there's no way they can react to the rocket catch. So he's already turned around, so I can throw this, turn around, get the rocket catch, and I have plenty of time to actually catch this ball before we get hit. You can do that against damn near every defense but man coverage. Now, let's talk about the other part of this, which is the money play to the post route, which y'all are familiar with. You've been around my channel. You already know a post, a streak, a comeback route. This is going to beat majority of defenses right here, and it does help that we do have Xavier Worthy, so you do want to put your fastest guy at that 4th wide receiver spot in your depth chart, and he will be there when you sub in the package as 4th wide receiver. But that is the go-to double whammy money play. Now, there is another setup I want to show you with this specific route that you don't have to worry about the post route, and it has really good checkdowns. All you got to do is put RB on a streak. Now, if you don't have the zig route, you can just put A on an out route. But if you have the zig route, put the zig route. Leave B on the route that he's on, and in the running back, either put him on a streak or put him on a flat route. I think the streak is the better of the two, but it's still, you know, sometimes that flat will catch him off guard. This is just going to be a high-low read between X and A, and then you have a backside check down with B and also the running back. And don't sleep on RB. If they're running a cover 3, you can hit the seams very, very easy with RB. But again, this is just a high-low read. Let's say their curl flats are playing really deep, and you need to get it off quick. You can hit the zig. Just to show you, you don't need the zig, though. That's just, you know, something that the Chiefs have. I did not mean to change B. You can still do this with an out route. So same thing. Just hit that out route. You don't need the zig. It's just a plus to have it just in case it is man coverage. But the primary read is going to be X right here. Again, you can rocket catch with it, or you can throw it really fast. Once he hits that corner, hit a sideline catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Really, really good route combo right there. That is probably going to be my go-to that I'm going to be running. Most likely I'm going to have the zig available for me because in my franchises, I got Hot Route Master. And for the most part, I run with the Chiefs just because I love having Hot Route Master. But this is going to be the go-to right here. Again, if the user goes and helps, most likely B is going to be open. But and another thing, you can, what I forgot to mention about this, you can turn this into a quads. You can motion the running back over this way. Like, do you need to? Not necessarily. but it's something that you can do. But let's say we want to set up that same let's go ahead and just do it. So we're gonna put RB on a streak, A on a zig, and then from here we can put Y on a drag route. So we got something crossing underneath, something over the top with B, and you can even put B on a post route if you want to. But I really do like that stock route that he's on right there. So you have something underneath right here. If they do favor B, just a bunch of things. Basically, just a flood concept to one side of the field, and then having that route that you can rocket catch with. You can just leave everything default, just streak RB and then zig route or out route with A, and just hit them with the rocket catch all day. And this is why I kind of like purposely left Hopkins right here. That was just a bad pass and a bad read by me, because that vert hook was just way too far for where he should be. But you can literally rocket catch all day with. I'm not gonna have time. Yeah, it's different in practice, and don't force the rocket catch. Like if the room is there, just throw it to the sideline. Just throw this to the side. You don't even need to free form it. Just once he passes that curl hook, zero time. This is the Seahawks D line. Zero time. Again, though, you don't need to rocket catch. As soon as he hits that curl flat, he passes it up. Just throw it to the sideline. That's gonna beat most zone coverages like cover 3, cover 4, cover 2. Not so much match. Sometimes match will pick them up. But that's when you will rocket catch on match defense. But that's what that's going to look like. And then we're going to show you how we combo that up with this play right here, the shock HB wheel. The next play we're going to be talking about is going to be the shock HB wheel. If you've been around my channel in the past month or two, you know I run this route religiously in my gameplays. I'm always talking about it. It is the best get downfield against man coverage. To combo up with it, we're just going to put the inside wide receiver on a streak. And this is going to beat all man coverages and even cover 3 match and sometimes cover 4 quarters. It's basically one-on-one. As long as you have the speed mismatch, he's going to get over the top, which I want to show you right here. Again, you would think cover 2 man is going to be the defense to stop this because there's a safety over the top, but us putting that streak in the middle is keeping that safety to the middle of the field. And you can easily combo this up with different things. And it's going to be really easy to tell if they're in man coverage because it's a bunch formation. They're most likely their outside cornerback is going to have to be somewhat close to our outside wide receiver. Obviously, they can base their defense, but that's more than likely going to tell you if it's man coverage or not. And again, as long as you have that speed mismatch, this defensive end, 85, I don't know his name, he's just been eating all practice. But again, as long as you have that speed mismatch, you're going to be able to get over the top. Again, the safety is nowhere to be able to help because of that streak on the inside wide receiver. Real quick, before we get into some gameplay, I do want to just go ahead and show y'all one more money play setup, and it's going to be where we turn this into a quads. So this time you're going to want the bunch to the wide side of the field, motion out the running back, put him on a comeback route, drag B, streak RB, A on a corner route, stem it up twice, and then go ahead and leave X on the route that he's on or whatever you prefer. This is basically that quad setup that we showed y'all, but only the inside wide receiver is going to be on the corner route. This is going to beat all defenses, match or not. If you have a speed mismatch or a good route runner, this corner route will also win against man coverage, but this is what it's going to look like. Once he makes his cut, go ahead and lead this ball towards the corner. This is a cover 4 quarters right here, and look how wide open he is. Just something extra to throw into the mix with this new formation, because I'm pretty sure this new formation is going to be meta. But let's go to jump into some gameplay and show y'all this being used against real users. All right, here we go. I like this new update with Madden. Yes, it is 2nd and 12. We just started recording. Had to get to a hash mark, but that's why we are where we are. Now I didn't think about it, but Patrick Mahomes, the amount of time he takes for these hot routes, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it with him like this. But we're gonna go ahead and try it. This is like game 1 of running this new little scheme right here. Honestly, all I care about is X and RB on a streak, and then if I can hit him quick over there with X, which I think I can right here, I can probably rocket catch. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad throw. That was probably match defense right there. Yeah, cover 4 quarters match. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the zig route setup. Might be man covered right here actually. Zig, and then let's go ahead and do this. I'm probably gonna throw it to the zig. Most likely, we got B. Quick pass to B. That's easy money right there. If the zig's not open, or if the zig's not open, most likely that means that route's gonna be open. And if that route's not open, then most likely the zig route's gonna be open. That's basically how you're gonna read that. All right, let's see what we can do right here. Again, high-low read. Zig is open. Man coverage. Easy money. I'll keep lining down. I wasn't expecting man coverage right there. This actually looks like it might be a cover two, which that means B is going to be wide open. I think it is. Yep. He switched to a cover two. That's easy money right there with that route. This setup is going to be so easy to run. So much potential with this new formation. All right, so we're going to be using the Jags in this second game. These adjustments. Let's test the waters. Let's see if he's really running man coverage. If he is, this shock 8 should win. So this is what we're going to do. Not man coverage. It is actually cover 6. Okay. Gotta give him that. That cover 6 threw me the hell off. So then, if that's the case, do we try to set up the double whammy money play? We are going against the Viking. I don't know how long Trevor Lawrence takes to do his adjustments. Oh man, I was pressing the wrong. All right, we should have time though. I don't think he's in man coverage. He's in a heavy blitz. Oh, that's money. That's money. That's money. Get in there. Oh, almost. All right. Things haven't changed when we're down here in the red zone. Especially if you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna run it on you. Hopefully we can get this off. If the corner doesn't follow X, we're going to X. Wide open. Easy money. First time people see it, they just don't know what to do. I'm taking that all day.